Is Polanco a good place for digital nomad, business nomad? The answer is yes, it is a really good place. I love to stay here, and the reason I like Polanco is the quietness. It's really quiet, you can walk, and there's all those trees, and the housing really good quality compared to other area of the city. When I am in my place in Polanco, it's really quiet. I'm not disturbed by noise from the street. Before I used to live in Santa Maria de la Ribera. It's a great area of Mexico City, but it's really noisy and chaotic. And here in Polanco, it's really orderly, clean and quiet. If you want to know if Polanco is a good place for you, you need to think about your profile. What type of a digital nomad profile you are, because you can decide between Polanco and all those nearby area of Condesa, Roma Norte, Juarez. I can say that Roma Norte, it's a really good place to go out, a lot of restaurant, bar, cafe, but it has a hipster vibe, creative people vibe. So if you are more into that type of bohemian vibe, maybe Roma Norte is a better choice for you. La Condesa is another area really popular with expat and digital nomad. It has a lot of park. It's also a nice place to walk. But the vibe is a bit different. It has a bit of this bohemian vibe. For me, it has too much of North American vibe. There's really a lot of people from the US, and sometimes you can believe that you're in the US, while in Polanco it's more of really you feel, yeah, I am in Mexico. It's like you hear Mexican everywhere, and you hardly hear English people speaking in the street, contrary to Condesa, which is really really gentrified with a lot of American people. So you have to decide what vibe you prefer. It's best to come here and to try to stay a few days there or a few weeks in each place. Another popular place among digital nomads is Colonia, Juarez. I personally love this place. It's really nice. It has a lot of restaurant, cafe, and also it's a business hub. And you have a lot of office there. It's really an interesting place. I used to live there when I came here first time, and I had a good time living in Colonia, Juarez. It's great. I lived there in 2023, but when I first came here in 2022, I stayed in Polanco, and so yeah, Polanco is not a budget place. You need to prepare good. You will not stay for less than $1,500. That's really the minimum you need if you want to stay around here. When I came in 2022, I was living in a small studio around this park, around Parque Lincoln there, and I paid like about $1,000, a little studio. But I don't think in 2026 you will have this type of price. I think now it's much more expensive to live here in Polanco in a studio. The place I stay now here, the place I'm staying here, it's also very expensive, but it's not a studio. So what are the other good thing about Polanco? It's a cultural hub. You have a lot of art gallery. You have a lot of museum. It's also a shopping hub. You have all those fashion store, high-end store like Palacio de Hierro, the flagship department store. It's like Lafayette or Massey. It's really an interesting place. It's a bit. So in Polanco, you have an area of Polanco where there's a lot of office. and even co-working place, and that's also really interesting because you can live in Polanco without leaving the area. You can have it all here, and also in Polanco you have a lot of restaurants, a lot of cafe, but I have to say the best restaurants are not here in Polanco. You will find better restaurants in La Condesa and Roma Norte, but the coffee scene it's really good. You have really robust coffee place, and Polanco is really safe. It's one of the safest area in the city. You know, I remember when I stayed in La Condesa some years ago, I had a friend, he came to visit me and we went to the park, you know, one of those dog friendly parks you have in La Condesa, and they robbed stuff in his car. But here it will not happen in Polanco because you have a police cruiser like everywhere. I can see like 2 police cruisers there. There's police everywhere in Polanco. People will not mess with your car. About working, you have 3 options. You can work from home, and if you have a nice place in Polanco, it's great. You work from home, you're at peace. You can work from a coffee place, and that's really a popular option among digital nomads. However, I have to say that in Polanco you have really a lot of cafe, but they are not cafe made for people working on their laptop. They are really place you drink, you have a talk with your friends. It's not like in Dubai or Bangkok where you have a lot of places that are specifically designed for people working on the laptop and students and people like this. Here it's a bit different, but you have a few places that are really popular among the crowd of those digital nomads. One of those places called Cajah de Cristal. I used to go there in 2023. It was not really crowded. You could find a nice seat all the time. But now it's you go there at any hour, and it's like an office. People are on their laptop, and you have no seat. So I don't go there anymore in 2026. Like unless you go really early. You know, like when you go at your office at, I don't know, at 9 a.m. then you go really early, then yes you can find a seat. But personally I don't bother with Cajah de Cristal. I've not been there for 3 years now. Other popular place is Biscottino. Biscottino is around this park. I am in Parque Lincoln now, and it's around here. I've been there. The thing is that foreigners, American people notably, they like this place for some reason. It has a European vibe, you know. Everything is like really like a Parisian cafe, if you know what I mean. It's like really an authentic Parisian cafe, yes. But it's really a small place, like Biscottino. It's really too small. There's like only not many seats, so you have to go there again really early if you want to find a good seat. And then you have the usual Starbucks. You have many Starbucks here, and I see many people go working there. But personally, I sometimes go to Starbucks. But me, I prefer to work in a co-working place. So I've mentioned before, I go to that co-working called WeWork because they have a global network. So I can go to the office in Brussels, in Bangkok, in Barcelona, and they have many offices here in Mexico City, notably in Polanco. I think they have 2-3 locations in Polanco, but I go to I have a subscription, and my subscription is from the one in Juarez that has a really beautiful view on the city. It's amazing panoramic view, and I work from there. And it's a bit it's a expensive co-working. It's good if you are a traveler like me, but if you are mostly based here and if you want to not pay a lot in co-working, you have specific Polanco co-working like Central W, there's another one, Velvet something. There's a few co-working in Polanco, and the price are good. If you want to try WeWork as a co-working, the link is in the description. Now, if you prefer coffee place, I can recommend you 2 coffee places, and maybe you will spot me there. One is called Monarch House. It's really big, gigantic, like they have a terrace, they have 2 floors. It's really big, and it's designed partly for people working. They have table, a few sections with table really specifically made for people working on their laptop. Even there's an hostess there, and she will ask you, are you here for working? And then while you're in the queue, she will choose a place for you where you can plug your laptop. It's a specialty coffee. It's really high-end, upscale. It's quite expensive, but it's one of the best places in Polanco. Another place is called Latte Crafter. They have really good coffee. The place is good because the coffee is good. Like, you go there for the coffee if you like good coffee. And yeah, there are plugs everywhere. You can plug your gear and work. But it's really a popular place, so it's often really crowded. So if you need to factor this in your mind. If you prefer quiet place, Latte Crafter is not a quiet place. Personally, I have a headphone that is blocking the outside noise. So when I have a call, business call, the people I am speaking with, they don't hear the ambient noise. They are not disturbed. I was one in a cafe in Masaryk, and Masaryk, if you go to the main avenue of Masaryk, it's really a noisy place. But sometimes you can go there early in the morning, then you work, but then it's getting crowded all over a sudden, and then you have a business call. But even in that environment, I had a call, and it was great. Like with the ambient isolation, the people who were speaking, they were not hearing all those noise I was surrounded by, and so yeah, invest in a good headphone. That's a good investment. So that's my overview of Polanco. Yes, Polanco is a good place for digital nomad if you have the budget to be here.